Good morning, everybody. In the previous classes, we were studying about French Revolution, where it had started. It had started in Bastille. There was a rumor of the army attacking the people of the France, or it is in the city of Paris. There were a lot of people who had come to support this revolt, and there was a king who were ruling at that time. The kings were imposing a lot of taxes, and there were three estates: the nobility, the clergy, the nobility, and the peasants, known as first state, second state, and the third estate. So here already read that there was increased. Louis XVI had increased taxes for reasons you have already learned. And in France, of the old regime, the monarch did not have the power to impose taxes according to his will alone, because there were first state, second state, and third state who used to come together and have the meeting, and then they used to put or add taxes to the country. He had to call a meeting of estate generals, which had then passed his proposal for new taxes. The last the estate general political party had conducted a meeting in the year 1614. After that, Louis XVI, he had called a meeting on 5th May 1789 to pass a proposal for new taxes. So people came to Resplendent Hall in Versailles. It's a place where they had come and had a meeting to pass the new laws for taxes. So in this new laws, the first and the second estate had sent near about 300 representatives, and they used to sit in front of each other. And while the third state had 600 members who used to stand behind them, stand at the back, and these people who used to stand behind them were highly represented by its more prosperous and educated members. Means they were either teachers, advocates, lawyers, or businessmen. The other people from the third estate, such as peasants, artisans, women, did not have much interference. They were not allowed to enter in the assembly also for the discussion. So they were very sad about this. They wanted some changes. So due to the grievance, they demanded something. They demanded for the rights, and nearly about 40,000 letters were bought under this assembly. Voting in estate generals in the past had been conducted according to the principle of each state had one vote. Now this time Louis XVI was determined to continue the same practice. Whatever was happening in the past would be continued right now also, but the member of third state, who were more in numbers, they were educated, demanded that voting now be conducted by the assembly as a whole. Means previously these 600 members of the third estate had no rights. Only whatever the decision was taken by 300 representatives of the first and the second state was granted or was forced on the third estates. But this time they wanted a change. This was one of the democratic principles put forward for the philosophers like Rossi in his book The Social Contract. The philosophers means Rossi is a name, and he is a philosopher, he is a thinker, and who thinks that what is right, what is good for all the people, and that thing is been written in his book, The Social Contract. The king rejected this proposal. Member of third state walked out of the assembly in protest. Means they did not give any vote, or they were not happy in the meeting. The representatives of third state viewed themselves as spokesmen of the whole French nation. So on 20th June, they assembled in the hall of an indoor tennis court in a ground of Versailles. They declared themselves a national assembly and sown out to not to disperse till they had drafted a new constitution for France. Means they came together and they wanted to make a new constitution. This meeting was led by Mirabeau and Abbé Sieyès. Mirabeau was born in a noble family. He was from the first state or the second state, but was convinced of the need to do away with society as federal privilege. But he wanted that people should not have an advantage according to their birth. They should have advantages according to the talent, the thoughts, their equality. So he, means Mirabeau, he bought out a General Mills, a newspaper, and delivered powerful speeches to crowd assembled at Versailles. Even in the same way, Abbé Sieyès, originally a priest. He was a priest. Again, he was from a clergy or nobles. Wrote an influence pamphlet called "What is the Third State?" He said, what is third state? There should be no categories. Everyone is born equal, with equal rights. While the National Assembly was busy in Versailles drafting a constitution, the rest of France seethed with turmoil. Means there was a lot of things were happening during this period among the people. People who were reading this book, The Social Contract, the people who were listening to the speech and pamphlets, reading pamphlets, they were having some various changes in their mind towards the nation for the country's constitution, the rights, equality. A severe winter had meant a bad harvest. The price of bread rose. Often bakers exploited the situation and hoard supplies. Means there was a not good harvest, so those who were doing this bakeries, owning bakeries, they used to bake and sell the product at high prices, which was not affordable by the poor people. Spending hours in a long queues at a bakery, crowds of angry women stormed into a shop. At the same time, the king ordered troops to move into Paris. So on 14 July, the agitated crowd stormed and destroyed Bastille. Whatever we read in the first, starting the topic, that reason is given out here, what was happening and why this was a revolt on this 14th of July. So it says that again rumor spread from village to village that Lord of the Manor had hired bands of brigands who were on their way to destroy their ripe crops. There was a news that people or the army is coming to destroy the crops. So caught in a frenzy of fear, peasants several districts seized hoes and pitchforks and acted chariots. Means those who were afraid that the army would destroy the crops. The farmers, they took their equipments that are used in farming as their weapons and attacked. The looted hoard grains and burned down the document containing records of memorial dues. Okay. The power of the revolting subjects, Louis XVI finally accorded recognition of National Assembly and accepted the principle that this power would from now be checked by the Constitution. So this was a result of attacks. On the night of 4th August 1789, the Assembly passed a decree. Decree means a law abolishing the federal system of obligations and taxes. Members of clergy were forced to give up their privilege. Those who were having or enjoying the advantages, they were compelled, they were forced to leave all those things. The tithe were abolished and the land owned by the churches were confiscated. The taxes that was taken by the nobles and clergy was abolished. That means the poor farmer now did not have to pay all these taxes. As a result, the government acquired asset worth at least 2 billion livres. Due to this, the government got an advantage. Those properties that was taken by the clergy and nobles were now came under the government. Now the France becomes a constitutionary monarch. The National Assembly completed the draft of constitution in 1791. Now what was this main objective of this constitution? The main objective of this constitution was to limit the powers of the monarch. Monarch means that you can say a king. These powers were instead of being concentrated in the hands of the one person were now separated and assigned to different institutions. Means now when only king had the right, now they made three things that is the legislature, the executives and the judiciary. This made France a constitutional monarchy. So in 1791, the vested the powers of make law in the National Assembly. Now they had an assembly, means as we have a parliament in India, there they call it a National Assembly. Now the citizens voted for a group of electors who in turn chose the assembly. Now not all citizens, however, had the right to vote. Only men about 25 years of age who paid taxes equal to at least 3 days of a labor wages were given the status of active citizen. Still, as India has the right, as of 18, after the age of 18 you have the right to vote, but previously only men had the right to vote, and that was the age or at the age of 25, and even not only 25, those who paid taxes, they had the right. Those who were not able to pay the taxes, they did not have the right. The remaining men and all women were classed as passive citizens. The constitution began with a declaration of rights of man and citizen. Now what is the declaration? Kya declare? The rights such as the right to freedom, right to life, freedom of speech, freedom of opinion, equality before law were established as natural and inalienable rights. Those rights which were not given before, those rights were given out here. They belong to each human being by birth and could not be taken away. Means these rights of speaking, moving, freedom, religion is given by God. It was the duty of the state to protect each citizen natural rights. The rights which were given by nature or the God had to be protected.